So today's video is actually a question from someone who left a comment on my M50 versus M6 video. The question is from Jun Hyeok Choi. So basically he was wondering if there's a difference in speed of the autofocus between the M50 and the M6. So right now I'm gonna do just that, test the speed of the autofocus between the M50 and the M6 and see if one is faster or they're the same. Enjoy the video. I have the two cameras here all set up with the tripod. I have my little subject here. It's just a little amiibo. So what I'm gonna do is set the cameras to manual focus, and then right here, and then just make it as blurry as possible on both cameras. And then when it's as blurry as possible, and I'm gonna hit the button again to switch to autofocus and see which camera focuses on the subject first and see how fast they actually are. So I'm gonna record it and then I'm gonna show you guys the results. Alright, so we're testing out the autofocus speed on the M50, which is on the left, and the M6, which is on the right. Also, just to let you guys know, this is everything on auto. So on both cameras, the M6 and the M50, they're both gonna be in auto settings, everything. So what you're seeing on screen is basically the default setting, and there's no color grading involved. We're gonna put it into manual focus and blur them out. I'm gonna hit the autofocus button to test speed. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so that was the first test. It seemed like the M50 was a little bit faster, but let's do 2 more times just to get a good testing ground. So let's put it back into manual, blur them out. Okay, we're gonna press the autofocus buttons in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so that's the second time. We're gonna do it one more time. Okay, so here we go. This is the third time. I'm gonna hit the autofocus button in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so that's all 3 tests. Now we're gonna try to do it with a moving subject. Alright, so we're gonna test out the moving subject one. Right, so hit in manual focus, blur them out, and then let's go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do that 2 more times. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do it again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Alright, so that's the moving subject. Alright, so now we're testing the low light autofocus. So on the left we have the M50 again, and on the right is the M6. Right, so we're just gonna do the same thing. Manual, blur it out, and switching to autofocus in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do it 2 more times. Ready? 3, 2. Okay. M6 is kind of searching still. But let's try it again. Manual focus. Right, 3, 2. Okay, so the M6 is having a little trouble. Let's see. Yeah, it's having a little trouble focusing it in the dark. Okay, let's try one more time. Right, so manual focus, blur it out. So ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, all right. So M6 looks like it's having a hard time in the dark, or in low light at least. Trying to focus on it, but it's not quite finding it. Alright, oh, there you go. Cool. Alright, so that concludes this test. As for the speed of the autofocus between the M50 and the M6, they're very similar. They're literally seconds apart from each other, as you saw from the footage I just showed you. However, for the M6, it had a little bit of a hard time focusing during the low light, but it was eventually able to work. Take what you can from that. Hopefully this video answered your question on the speed of the autofocus between the two cameras. Obviously you can see they're super close to each other, but they're both really great cameras, and if you're trying to decide between the M50 and the M6, hopefully this video sort of helped you make your decision between the two. But anyways, thank you everyone for watching, and leave any comments below on anything else you want to know about the M6 and the M50. I'll try my best to answer them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later.